Okay, so very good evening to all. I welcome you to this course named Excel Literate. Now, first, before starting with the classes, let me give you a little introduction of this course, what this course is all about, and what we are going to do in this course. So, basically, it is named Excel Literate just to make you literate in Excel. That means literacy means that the ability to read, write, and understand. Similarly, in this class, we will learn how to uh, read, understand, and write formulas in Excel. Okay, so if you get any Excel sheet, you should be able to understand what formulas it has, and then you should be able to write some formulas and read it also. Okay, so today is the first day of this batch, and I will explain what we will cover in this course. So we will be covering basic to advanced level. Okay, and I will be teaching it. I'm doing this Excel training from last 10 years. It has almost been 10 years now, and I've taught almost more than 5,000 people in Excel and for over 100 plus batches that I've taken. So I have taken this initiative to bring this course at a very reasonable price of 1,000 so that everyone can join it and no one should be bothered about the fees and all. And I will be providing the recording as well. So there are two batch timings. One is early morning, 6 to 7. Uh, there is only one query which I have got so far because it is cold time, winter time. So 6 to 7, the batch is not started yet. And this is one batch which already joined the people, that is 9 to 10. Okay. Now, I will just run through the course details first. So I will be starting with the very basics, that is exploring the user interface, how a Excel screen look like, working with the ribbon and backstage view, like how you can change the different settings in Excel, work with the conceptual tabs, like what are the different tabs, what do they mean, what you can do with them, use the Excel galleries and customize the Excel interface. The first module, first day one, would be all about basics. So you must have already used Excel over a period of time, over 10 years or 5 years, or maybe you're a beginner. अभी आप नया नया एक्सेल सीख रहे हैं या पहली बार काम में ले रहे हैं, तो हम लोग बहुत ही बेसिक से स्टार्ट करेंगे और काफी कुछ सीखेंगे यहाँ पर. Then we'll be talking about cell referencing, understanding how a reference works, working with all kind of cell reference, that is relative, absolute, and mixed. Understanding mixed cell reference with some formulas. So Excel is all about formulas, क्योंकि हम कैलकुलेशन करते हैं Excel में. तो जितनी भी कैलकुलेशंस होती है वहाँ पे सेल रेफरेंसेस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं, क्योंकि कोई भी फॉर्मूला आप लगाते हैं तो दो सेल की वैल्यूज के बीच में होता है, या मल्टीपल सेल्स या बहुत सारे सेल्स को इंक्लूड करके फॉर्मूला बनता है. So it is always important to use cell references. So we'll be learning about it. Then day 3 onwards, we will be talking about formulas and function. Okay. Now we have got an audience of near about 10 people are there, 8 to 10 people are there. So can anyone tell me what is the difference between a function and a formula? If you can explain me, anyone, you can unmute, you can write in the chat box because I want my session to be interactive. What do you understand? What is the basic difference between a function and a formula? If you know, you can write the answer. If you don't know, you can write down don't know or no basically if you don't know. So I'm waiting for 30 seconds for this answer. What is the difference between a function and a formula? Okay, we have got some answers in the chat box. Want to know, don't know. Okay, fine. So let me explain you. So a function basically is predefined set of formulas. Okay, when we talk about sum function, for example, if when we use sum function, so sum takes the total, sum takes the total of the numbers. Total in Excel we can take by using is equal to and then adding some values like 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, it will give you the answer. But when you have to type something manually, that is called as a formula. When you don't have to type anything and you can use the predefined functions, that is basically called as a function. I will in next 10 minutes I'll open the Excel and I am going to explain you practically also I just asked this to clarify this, that function and formulas are different. Although they are used interchangeably, but both are different and both are used differently. So formula is something that I can create on my own, but function is something which is already predefined and cannot be defined by the user, right? I hope I'm clear. You all have understood the difference between function and formula. So now if someone asks you what is the difference between a function and formula, you can answer them. Okay. And you can also ask your colleagues, your friends, or maybe your staff in the office. कि अच्छा, you are using Excel. Do you know this? कि function और formula में difference क्या होता है, right? Okay. If you want me to speak in Hindi also, you can write in the chat box. So I will use more of Hindi or English, whatever is comfortable with the audience. So let me know in the chat box which language you want me to use more. I will use more of that language. I'm comfortable in both the languages. Then we'll be covering maths and statistical functions. Okay. Then database functions. These are also important. Logical function like if, nested if error, and or not. Logical function IFS. This is a new function, nested if variant. Then we also will see the date functions. Okay, so I'm highlighting all the functions that would be covering date function, text functions. So when I use functions, there are a couple of functions which are clubbed together. So we'll be covering all of them. Then information functions. So these are something which you have heard, you must be hearing for the first time. So I think there is a repetition here of the text function. Then lookup function or reference function. This is again very important. The dynamic array function, like unique, filter, sort. Okay. So these are some important functions that we are going to cover. So this course is very detailed course, like nothing will be skipped from someone. Okay. So हम लोग ये सब functions cover करने वाले हैं, तो काफी कुछ सीखेंगे आप, जैसे मैथमेटिकल फंक्शंस जितने भी होते हैं, डेटाबेस फंक्शंस बहुत कम काम में आते हैं लेकिन हम कवर करेंगे इसको भी। लॉजिकल फंक्शन इफ सबसे ज्यादा काम में आने वाला फंक्शन है। डेट फंक्शन जैसे कि हमें एक महीने में कितने दिन हैं, कितने वर्क डेज हैं, ये सब निकालने हैं, तो हम डेट फंक्शन काम में लेंगे। ठीक है, I can understand English only. Okay, don't worry. See, there is a mix of crowd, English and Hindi, and because there are number is very limited, I thought that I would have a great number because the fees is so less, and what I'm covering is like exponential. But since the number is less, so I will have only one batch, English and Hindi both mixed. But what I will do is I will repeat the same thing Hindi also and English also. So bear with me, and definitely it is going to be a wonderful learning experience for you all. I know some people are from south, so they prefer speaking in English only, but since we have people from the north also, and from my town, my city, my state also, that is Rajasthan, so we will have difficulty in understanding totally English, completely English. So I will use a mix of both the languages. I will make sure that I repeat everything in English so that you don't miss out on anything. I hope that will work. Mr. Chandran, I think that will work for you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, great. So, lookup functions is a new series of functions. उसमें हम लोग VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index, match, offset ये सब देखने वाले हैं. Dynamic era, dynamic means something which is changing. हाँ, जो चीज बदलती रहती है उसे dynamic बोलते हैं. So dynamic functions also we are going to cover, like unique, filter, sort, sort by, sequence. These are all new age functions. ये सब आपने सुने भी नहीं होंगे, वो सब हम cover करने वाले हैं. We are going to cover everything which is there, right? Then I understand English but not understand some words. Okay. What kind of what words? Okay, no problem, no problem. If you don't understand anything, you can unmute and ask, sir, or you can write in the chat box. You can write privately to me also. So everything is fine with me. I just want that everyone should understand. Whosoever is attending this course or attending this class, he should understand everything. So I don't want anyone to return unattended. Okay, so जिसको भी जहाँ पे भी डाउट आता है, यू आर फ्री टू आस्क, डोंट बी शाय। आप लोग ने इन्वेस्ट किया है, अपना टाइम भी इन्वेस्ट किया है, मनी भी इन्वेस्ट किया है, मैं भी अपना टाइम, और ऑब्वियसली मनी भी इन्वेस्ट होता है बिकॉज टाइम इज मनी। इफ आई एम गिविंग माई टाइम हियर, आई एम सेक्रीफाइसिंग समथिंग व्हिच आई कुड हैव डन। जो मैं कुछ और कर सकता था उसकी जगह मैं ये कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज इट इज माई पैशन टू टीच। सो इसलिए मैं इस कोर्स को अगर 10,000 में भी लॉन्च करूँ तो भी लोग पढ़ेंगे, बिकॉज यू शुड नो द इम्पोर्टेंस। बट 1000 में भी लोग जितने आने चाहिए उतने नहीं आ रहे हैं, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट स्टोरी ऑल टुगेदर। बट इवेंचुअली आई नो that people will join in once I will release some of the recordings in the public domain. They will see that and they will understand कि what is the difference between the recorded courses and what is the difference between live course. ठीक है, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। सॉर्टिंग एंड फिल्टरिंग डेटा, ठीक है। नाउ अ सिंपल क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, आई हैव अ हैबिट ऑफ आस्किंग क्वेश्चन, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा आप लोगों से और आप लोग को आंसर देना है। नहीं आता है तो जस्ट राइट डाउन आई डोंट नो। ओके, सो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर? इट इज अ वार्म अप सेशन, ठीक है, 5-10 मिनट हम लोग और बात करेंगे, देन आई विल बी कमिंग बैक टू द एक्सेल शीट, will be coming starting the excel. But what is the difference between sort and filter? Anyone who would like to give me an answer for this question? See, from the day one, I want people to be interactive. This batch should be interactive, and the previous batch was very interactive. So don't be shy. If you don't know, just type in "don't know." If you know, then you can write down the answer. If you want to speak, you can unmute and speak. कुछ भी कर सकते हैं आप. Don't know. Okay. Sort, rearrange data in some order. Okay, great. Kavyani, Kalyani, Chandran. Okay. Sorting means sorting in a certain order. Okay, fine. Yes, sorting means to sort in a certain order. Okay. मतलब ascending या descending में. तो suppose आपके पास students के name है. You have a name list of names. So you can ascend the you can arrange the name in the alphabetic order like A to Z or Z to A. That is called as sort. If you have numbers, then you can arrange them in the ascending and descending order, smaller to largest, largest to smallest, like that. That is called as sorting. Filter, find out something particularly. Very good. Prema ji has mentioned filter means identify based on some criteria. Okay. So filter, if we take a literal meaning of filter, filter को हम अगर हिंदी में देखें मीनिंग इसका, तो फिल्टर का मतलब होता है छन्नी, ठीक है। समथिंग जैसे हम दूध बनाते हैं, if when you boil your milk, then you put your this filter and you filter it and you drink, right? So that you don't have any waste material or any particle which is unwanted in the milk, right? So similarly, when you use filter in Excel, what you want is you want certain kind of data based on some criteria only to be seen. The data remains there, but some of the data is in the hide mode, in the hidden mode. So you're not able to see that data. तो आपको वो डेटा नहीं दिखता है और कुछ ही डेटा दिखता है, that is called filter. So we are going to understand how to apply filter, how to apply custom filter, how to apply sort, custom sort, and so on and so forth. Then we will be talking about the tables, because in Excel everything is table, but not only tables, but formatting tables, working with table records, working with slicer. uh, you know that you might not be knowing that filter can be applied with slicer, and that makes the task very easy. Slicer जब आप इंट्रोड्यूस करते हो तो बहुत इजी हो जाता है काम, तो वो मैं आपको सिखाऊंगा। उसके बाद सॉर्टिंग और फिल्टरिंग तो हमने देखा ही है, टेबल के साथ में भी करेंगे। Then most importantly, working with range names. So sometimes in Excel क्या होता है कि हमें बहुत बड़ा डेटा पे काम करना होता है, and then we have to sort it, filter it, apply some formulas, and then there are multiple sheets. So when we prepare balance sheet from trial balance and P&L account and company's balance sheet and schedule, then sometimes you have to link different values from different sheets, right? So in that case, this naming the ranges become very important. So we are going to covering that also. Then data validation, we will see advanced charting, how to create charts in Excel, and then most importantly, pivot table. How many of you in the class have already used or know how to use a pivot table, how to create a pivot table? Okay, Kratika has written an answer for sorting data. Arranging the data in ascending or descending order is defined as sorting. Very good. Filtering data filters are used to limit the data in worksheet and hide parts of it. Very good, fantastic answer. Thank you, Kratika. So very good. So this is what is participation is. Learning, we all can learn from each other. So she had defined sorting and filtering in a very clear, clustered terms. Okay. I will be providing some notes also in the group, in the course group, so that you remember everything, right? So has anyone worked with pivot table? Yes or no? Can we have a yes or no? Have used. Okay. Only one person in the group? Yes. Two. Kratika, have you used pivot table? No. Kratika has used. Okay. Rishi also have used. Okay, fine. So if you have used pivot table, then you know how this thing important it is. Okay, fine. If you have not used, don't worry. In some days, maybe in 5 to 7 days, we'll be touching upon pivot tables and you will be a master in creating pivot table. Those who have already created pivot table will be taking you to the advanced level of it. You told in class. Okay. Ah, right. So I remember, Kratika, I had discussed this thing in the class. Okay. Glad you remember that. Okay, great. Chali. Now, uh, protecting worksheets, contents, and element. Now, yes, got it. So again, important aspect in the Excel when we use Excel is that to protect our data, because Excel we are using of maybe may contain a data which is crucial, which is important, which is belonging to a particular company. So we might require to protect it. Suppose you want to create a database of yourself, okay, like your email ID, your passwords, your Aadhaar number, your PAN card, your bank account, your locker number, your doctor number, your salary, your form 16, something. All the important data you want to collect and store in one Excel. Would you like everyone to access this data? अगर आपका important data है तो आप क्या चाहेंगे सब लोग देख सकें इसको easily? Yes or no? Can we have some answer in the chat box? No, no. Right. So how we can protect it? हम अपना मेल खोलते हैं तो क्या हर कोई हमारा मेल खोल सकता है? ईमेल आईडी. Can do everyone has access to our mail IDs? No. Why? Because it is protected by a password, right? So similarly, if you put a password to the Excel, no one can use that Excel, right? So that is why we should know how to protect our worksheet or our Excel that we are using. So that is also what we are going to cover in this course. Then obviously conditional formatting. How many of you have used conditional formatting at your work? This is the first day, so I'm asking all this thing. From next day onwards, we'll be like directly jumping to the Excel. Yes. Okay. Fine. Only one yes for conditional formatting. Not used. Okay. What about the others? At least participate in the chat box. Not much. Okay. Okay. Great. So we are going to cover this also. Using macro by recording only. How many of you have used macros? Macro कितनों लोगों ने use किया? कितनों लोगों को आता है? Macro. No, not.
No.
Okay. So I have to teach a lot then. Great. I'm happy, super happy about it that some of the things you don't know, some of the things you know, and that is why you have joined this course. Okay, I enable. Great. That was good one. I know how to enable macros, right? Great. So what if analysis, have you heard of this what if analysis, goal seek or something like this? Have you heard of it? Suna hai? Yes. Have you used it, ma'am? Prema, ma'am, have you used what if analysis? No. Okay. I've used goal seek and what if. Okay, great. So we have some people who have already used things, but yeah, let us see to what extent, and maybe I get to learn something from them. So I'm open to and excited for that also. Okay, and what if analysis is done, then lastly we will close with power query. Okay, how many of you have used Power Query, or you know what is Power Query? Anyone who know what is Power Query? That is the last topic that we are going to cover. Power Query. Yes. Okay. I don't know. Okay. No. Fine. Okay. So one last question before we move to Excel. Are you excited after seeing this course and after knowing this fact that all this you're going to learn at a cost of just 1,000 rupees? Are you all excited? If you are excited, you can write a yes in the chat box. I've got one yes so far. Senior ask is very much important. Power Query. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Fine, fine. Great, 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 great. Yeah, that is called as 100% interaction. I'm happy now that everyone is responding and everyone is active in the class. So because that is the only way while I can find out that people are responding, because all your videos are off, right? Only my video is on so that you all can see me, but I cannot see you all. Yeah, so Gitesh has just opened his video. Thank you for doing so. If all are comfortable, we all can have a 1 minute video on if you are comfortable doing it. So if you're not, then it's okay. And then we will start with the Excel. Okay. I will also shut down my video once I'm teaching because that may cause some distraction. So we don't want any distractions here. So I will also close my video now. And yes, okay. So we have Paragji. Okay. Here to refresh basic and learn the topics. Okay, fine. Yes, definitely that we are going to refresh everything and we are going to learn something new also. Great, great. Okay, Kratika. Yeah, fine. Great. Oh, hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay. Okay, so Bhumika, I know. Rishi, I know. Yeah. How do you pronounce your name? Kalavini Chandran. Is it? Have I pronounced it right?
Yeah, you can call me as Vani is okay for me.
What should I call you?
Vani.
Vani. Okay, yeah, fine. That will be easy for me.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, right. Okay. So, okay, now we shall start with the journey of this Excel course. Okay, with all your permission, can I take a screenshot if you are comfortable? Yeah, everyone, with Honey and Bhumika, can you also open your camera for some time? Can we have a Kodak moment here before we start the Excel?
Kodak is not in existence, sir.
Huh?
Kodak is not in existence.
Right. It is existing only in words now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Correct. Same thing that happened with Nokia also.
Yeah.
And why? Because they did not change, they did not learn, they did not update. And that is what I always tell my students, that if you don't learn, then you are definitely going to forget things. So it is important to learn things, keep learning, keep updating yourself.
सर
Yes.
सर मैं एक गाइड करो क्लास अटेंड कैसे करनी, मतलब है ना प्रैक्टिस साथ के साथ में करनी करें या मतलब आपकी क्लासेस के बाद में क्या कैसे रखना है, मतलब थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन है मुझे इसलिए।
ओके ओके, चलिए ठीक है, मैं बता देता हूँ। तो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज, जब मैं आपको कोई चीज ओरली बता रहा हूँ, जैसे आई विल शेयर माय स्क्रीन नाउ, आई एम शेयरिंग माय स्क्रीन एंड लेट मी शेयर द स्क्रीन। Okay, is it visible? The Excel is visible to all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So Bhumika has asked the question कि हमें कैसे पढ़ना है, how do we have to go about this course, कि हम लोग पहले सुने या समझे या साथ साथ में प्रैक्टिस करें, है ना? So the thing is that कि when I'm teaching any logic, something new, so you have to listen, है ना? So I say that listening is the first step towards learning. पहले आपको सुनना है अच्छे से. You don't have to do anything. You have to just listen. Once you have listened to the thing, and if there is something which is practical which I want you to practice, then I will share the file with you in the group, codes group first, and then I will ask you to open this file. You will see what I'm doing, then you will repeat it. Okay, so how we are going to do go with this is that we are going to first 30 minutes would be listening, next 30 minutes would be practicing. I hope that would make sense.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I always follow this practice. First you will listen, first you will just understand what is happening, first you will see what is happening on the screen, then you may note down some important points if you find that this is something new, this is not the way I use Excel, this is something different that is happening. तो आप उसको नोट कर लो अच्छे से ध्यान, बिकॉज क्या होगा अगर आप स्क्रीन पे देखेंगे और लैपटॉप में साथ में करेंगे तो योर अटेंशन विल बी डिवाइडेड. ठीक है, आप यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन वन थिंग. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज यू हैव टू डिवाइड योर अटेंशन इनटू you have to keep your attention in one place. So first you have to listen, and then definitely when I say, then you can practice. Okay, भूमिका ठीक है?
Yeah, जी सर. ओके.
ओके फाइन, ठीक है. चलिए अब हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं एक्सेल से. आई एम नॉट रजिस्टर्ड. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, नो प्रॉब्लम. Today is a open session for all, so anyone can join in just to have a feel of it, how it is going, and then tomorrow we will allow only the registered participant to enter the class. Okay. Achha, just before I proceed further, tomorrow is a Sunday. Okay, I am comfortable taking the class. Can we have the class in the morning tomorrow?
Okay, no problem.
Morning 10 to 11 would be fine for all, with all?
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Best. Okay, great. So morning? No. Okay. Morning, I think if most are fine, then tomorrow morning, let's keep it. I will share the recording if someone is not able to attend. So 10 to 11, I think I would be planning it for tomorrow. And then Monday onwards, it will be every day 9 to 10. Okay. So now I'm starting with the first, this thing, class, and the first topic, that is the Excel screen. Okay. So this is basically the screen which we are using since long and which we are seeing since long. Okay. And I will ask you some questions. Okay. What is this called? The first bar which you can see in the green color, what is this called? No, ribbon is not the right answer. Anyone who knows it? Pratika, I told in the class. Title, yes, Rishi is right. Title bar. This is called as a title bar because, okay, I will start a new Excel now. I will just stop sharing my screen. I will share my entire screen now. And on my screen, you will see all the shortcut keys that I'm pressing on my screen. So I have just pressed Control N. So Control N opens a new workbook. Okay, you just see in the middle, you will see one command appearing on the desktop on the screen, that is Control plus N. So that is the shortcut key to open any new Excel workbook. When you open a new workbook, the default name is book 1 and book 2. तो अभी यहाँ पे book 2 दिख रहा है, और पहले हमने एक और Excel खोली थी, वो book 1 थी. उससे पहले एक Excel खोली थी जिसका नाम था Excel course. Okay, I'm closing this Excel and I'm on Excel 1, book 1 right now. That is called, this is called as a title bar. So I'm just typing what I'm just covering in the day, title bar. So at the end of the day, what I will do is I will just share this file with you so that you, when you revise, you know what we have gone through. Okay. So this is the first thing, that is the title bar, okay, which has the book 1 Excel. Okay. Okay. If we navigate after that, second, what do you see in the second line after the first line? What are these called as?
Menus.
Menus. menus. Okay, any other word for it? Tabs, right? So second is the, what you can say, a menu bar or tabs basically. So file is a menu. When you click on file, a new page will open, or something, a sheet like this will open. Now my Excel will might look different from yours because I'm using Excel 365. How do you identify which Excel you are using? तो हम लोग जब फाइल मेन्यू में जाते हैं, फाइल मेन्यू में जाने के बाद when you go to account, in that account you will see this product information, and here you will be able to see the version. Okay, now I want everyone to answer in the chat box, what version are you using? If you are logged in through your laptop, you can just go to file menu, account, and you can check what is written over here. It may be 2010, 13, 16, 19, 21, or 365, whatever it is, just let me know. 21. Okay, great. What about others? Which Excel are you using? Which version? 2013. Okay. That means others are logged in using phone. So I request everyone to use login using Excel only, because we will be doing a lot of practical things also. You can log in through mobile and keep your Excel also, laptop also on. So you can just use it, both the things. Okay, fine. So I'm using 365. I'm using 365, which is a paid version, and you can also update to it. But 2019, 21, all is good. 2013 will not have some of the features. Okay, so Vani is also using 365. Thank you. Great. Now, this is called as the menu bar. So how many menus, how many tabs do you see on my screen? Let us count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. My menu bars are 14 in number. How many are yours on your screen? How many are yours? How many tabs can you see on the screen? 7. Okay, Rishi says 7. So basically, home is there, home tab, insert, page layout, formula, data, review, and view. Hitesh has 10, Parag G has 10. Okay, fine. Prema has 11. Okay, great. Do you know we can customize these tabs? We can add, like I have the maximum 14. That resembles with my birthday. My birthday is also 14th of January, coming in the next month. Okay, so you're all invited, and you can all gift me. Okay, so how do you know that we all can increase the number of tabs or decrease the number of tabs? I will just show you in some time. Okay, this is called as the tab bar, menu bar, or the tabs. Developer, Power BI, ASAP, utilities are not here. Okay, fine. I will tell you in some time how we can add more bars towards it. Gitesh. What is this called? What is this called? The third line. This is the first line, green wala. Second is the tab. What is this called? Third one, which has some sections.
Toolbar.
What is this called?
Tool.
No, this is not toolbar.
Okay.
Ribbon.
This is ribbon. Correct. This is ribbon. So the third line is called as ribbon. Ribbon. Okay. And ribbon has certain sections. And sections will have some icons, or you can say some command buttons. Okay, so I'm just covering the basic terminologies. So what we are doing in day 1, we are covering the basic Excel terminologies. Okay, and today I will also tell you how to format the Excel sheet, how to use the shortcut keys that was on my agenda. Okay, we are going to cover that also today. Okay, after this ribbon, what do you see? The next line, the fifth one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this called? And what is these
This
boxes
will
called? What is this box called? This drop down. This is, what is this called?
panel,
Huh?
panel.
Panel? No. Ha, Rishi has given the answer for the, yeah, Prema ji also given. So fifth, the first, second, third, and fourth one is the quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar, but is called as QAT. QAT. Okay. Now, what are these called? These down arrow kind of thing. These are called as extensions. Extension. Okay. So extension is something that can expand. You can extend it. Okay. So that is why it is called. It has not got any extension because there are no more commands over here. So whatever has more functions, that will expand basically. So that is called as an extension. Okay. This is called as quick access toolbar. Do you all have a QAT on your Excel? Yes or no in the chat box. क्या सबके सिस्टम पे ये एक्स्ट्रा कमांड्स हैं जो मेरे सिस्टम पे यहाँ दिख रहे हैं? Do you all have this? No? All Rishi is saying no, Gitesh is saying no. Okay. So those who are saying no, just wait for 2 minutes. I'm going to show you how you can bring them on. Only auto save option is there. Okay. So Vani says only auto save is there. So auto save is this one. Okay. So I'm just clicking on this. What happens when you click on this? It will save. Okay. This is the new workbook. I'm going to save it in the desktop and I'm going to name it as Excel Literate Day 1. Okay. And the same file I'm going to share with you after the end of this class. Okay. So this can help you use the shortcut keys. Take a shortcut function. Suppose I want to color it red, so I can just click on it. I want to put up a yellow background. I can put over here like that. Okay. Okay. What is this called? What is this called? Which is having the cell address. What is this called? Cell reference? No.
Formula bar.
No, not a formula bar. Okay, you pay attention. I'm just bringing my mouse. I'm just taking my mouse to this place. It will show the name itself. Okay, what it is called, it will show itself. So just quickly, just see. Can you see any name appearing over here? Wait. Yes, name box. This is called as a name box. Now it is appearing. Okay, name box. And what is these called? This is called as a formula bar. This is the formula bar.
Yes.
So this is formula bar. FORMULA formula bar. And above that was name box. Name box. Okay. And after that, what is this called? This one, this green button down arrow. Is there any name for this? Or if you have to give a name to this, what name should I give? Select all. Okay. That is smart. Huh?
Shortcut key controlling.
Correct. The shortcut key for select all is Control A. That was my student Ratika.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that is a shortcut key. I was coming to shortcut key, but bata diya na. So great. Select all, Control A. So either you can press Control A or you can click on this key. Okay, so यहाँ पे मैंने इसका नाम दे दिया Select All. Now, what are these called as? Numbers. What are these numbers called as?
Rows.
Rows.
Rows and
So I'm just this is obvious, but I'm writing it. So don't mind. I'm writing this is obvious, but this is my duty to explain. So number means rows and alphabets means columns.
Columns.
Because many times we will get confused what is rows and what is column. So I will also write it is horizontal and this is vertical. Okay, so we have almost covered the entire screen, but now only this part is remaining. What is this called? What is this called? Where sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 is written, what is this called? Tell me. I'll give a chocolate to someone who will give me the correct answer. Will come via emoji.
But the top one is title, so this should be bottom.
No. So this chocolate goes to me and the answer is navigation bar.
Yes.
So in the 10th, I will write down navigation bar because you are navigating, right? Through this, what you are doing, you are navigating across the sheets, across the left and right. This is also called as a scroll bar. You can scroll up and down, left and right. Okay. So this is called as a navigation mark. And now there is one more last, this thing. What is this called as?
Progress.
Progress.
मतलब उसमें वो बताता है प्रोग्रेस क्या चल रहा है करके. What is running?
What is running? We can call it as a progress bar also, but it is not called as progress bar. It is called as something which is also shows progress, that is status bar.
Okay.
Do you know, recall it is called a status bar. Why it is called status? Because suppose I select all these cells. ठीक है, अभी हमने काफी कुछ लिख लिया है, टाइप कर लिया है. I am selecting all these cells. ठीक है. Now can you see something down? And I have one magic wand with me. I will just use it. Can you see my screen now has zoomed? I'll just close this chat box. I will just close this. Yeah. And can you see something down here? Can you see something down? I will use the annotation.
So it has given
Average of the numbers and counter.
Yes. So as I selected the number, it is giving me the average and the min, max, count, sum, everything. Okay. Now just concentrate here. Just be here for some time. I will just change the selection from number to text. I am selecting this column now, column number B. Now see what is showing me. Only the count.
Number of count.
Why average, sum? Where have they gone? Max, min?
this text.
Yes. So basically what we should understand is in Excel, there are only two things. One is a text, one is a number. Okay. So if you have understood this thing, that means you have done, you know many things in Excel. Okay. So आपको यही समझना है कि क्या नंबर होता है, क्या टेक्स्ट होता है, और नंबर का कैलकुलेशंस होता है, टेक्स्ट का कोई कैलकुलेशन नहीं होता. टेक्स्ट को हम काउंट कर सकते हैं कि कितने रो में वो टेक्स्ट है. ओके. So I'm just closing this magnifier. Okay. Now, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start some tricks with you now. Okay. So first trick of the day is I want to bring this into center. Okay. And I want to expand this column. So how do we generally use Excel? आप लोग कैसे करते हो? पहले मैं आपको ये बताऊंगा, फिर हम सीखेंगे कि कैसे करना चाहिए. Okay, fine. So I want to bring this into center like this. What command I should use? What is this command called as? Merge and center, right? Correct. So merge and center. But how do I, if I click on this and I select all these three and I will press merge and center, will it work? Yes, definitely it will work, right? I want to increase the font size. I can increase the font size from here. I want to color it with a yellow color and I want to put a blue color over here. I can do that. I want to make it more bigger. I want to make it bold, underline and italic. I have done that. Okay. And there I want to insert this serial number. This is what this is called and some description. Okay. Now I want to put border over here. Okay. I want to apply the borders. How should I do it? I have selected the entire thing. I want to apply border. कैसे करेंगे? Border लगाना है. Border का मतलब boundaries. How should I do it?
सिंपली बॉर्डर में जा करके उसको बॉर्डर दे देंगे.
ये किसने बोला है?
गिरीश.
ओके. बॉर्डर में जाके, तो बॉर्डर कहाँ है? ये रहा इधर कलर के पास में. ठीक है. तो पहले आपको सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, फिर आप बॉर्डर में जाएंगे, बॉर्डर में जाके ये बॉर्डर ले लेंगे. ठीक है. ऐसे ही करते हैं सब लोग.
यस.
ओके, ऐसे ही करते हैं. क्या यही तरीका है या और कोई भी तरीका है?
शॉर्टकट कीज है. शॉर्टकट
कीज है. ओके. तो फिर उससे करना चाहिए या ऐसे करना चाहिए?
स्पीडली शॉर्टकट कीज से होगा.
हाँ, स्पीडली शॉर्टकट कीज से होगा. तो हमें स्पीडली करना है या आराम से? बहुत टाइम है.
नहीं, do it fast.
You want to learn how to do it in speed. That is why you are all here, right? So,
Yes,
right.
And that is what my objective is also. Alt HBA, very good, man. Excellent. So Alt HBA. This was already there. Alt H. I want to remove the borders now. Okay. Now I am starting the shortcut keys. We are going to complete 1 hour. But if all are permitting, I will extend it by 15 minutes, 10 minutes if you are all comfortable. So if you are comfortable, you can say a yes. If you are not, you can say a no. Accordingly, I will decide whether I would like to go ahead or you want me to stop here for the day. So everyone is yes. Oh my God. Great. I love this. I love this thing. When all are excited to learn, even I am excited to teach. Great. So now I am pressing the Alt key. And when you press the Alt key on the screen, you can see that now all the shortcut keys which are available with the tab key is available. Alt दबाते जितना भी है सब आ जाएगा. So when you press B, it will do something. If you press H, it will go to somewhere. If you press all these numbers, this will do these functions. So these are all active now. So I will press the home key because I want to go to the home tab. So next key what I have pressed is H. Okay. Now in H, you can see there are so many alphabets which are visible. X, C, F, P, F, O, double F, 1, 2, 3, B, H, F, C, F, N, F, S, L. So many shortcut keys are there. There are more than 100 shortcut keys in Excel. And by God grace, I remember all the 100 shortcut keys. Okay. But my job is to teach you and make you also learn all these 100 shortcut keys. And how many of you would like to learn the shortcut keys by heart? The shortcut कितने लोग ऐसे चाहते हैं कि हमें याद हो जाए कि हाँ कोई भी चीज शॉर्टकट हमें पता होना चाहिए. How many of you would like to learn the shortcut keys? Give me a yes, or you can raise your hands. Yes, yes, yes. Great. So we all will learn. I will revise my. I will recall what I remember, and you will learn. Fine. I am there to teach you. Don't worry. Okay. Fine. Great. So now we want to remove the border. So Alt H. Okay, that is the home key. In Excel, what is important is that you should remember what comes where. मतलब किस टैब में कौन रहता है, ठीक है, किस घर में कौन रहता है या किसकी फैमिली में कौन मेंबर्स हैं. तो इन द होम फैमिली वी हैव डिफरेंट मेंबर्स. ठीक है, we have different what you can say categories like clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, cells, editing, and analysis. So in the home tab, most of the commands are related to formatting. What we are doing is formatting the Excel sheet. Okay. So you will see in the font there is FF, that is font style. Basically FF is font function, or you can say font style, basically this FF. Okay. Then we have FS means font size. FS, alt H FS will bring you to the font size, alt H FS. Then you have this A in bigger and A in smaller font. That means when you want to increase the font size and decrease the font size, so FGFK. Okay, FGFK. Then you have 1, 2, 3. So alt H1 will make the font bold. So if I press 1, everything will turn bold. I want to remove it, alt H1. It will remove everything, the bold effect. I want to make it italic, alt H2. So now everything is italic. I want to underline everything, alt H3. And then you have to select whether you want a double underline or a single underline. If I press D, you will see that I will get double underline everywhere. If I remove alt H3 and then again D, it will remove other underlines. But here what I wanted to do is I wanted to remove the border. So border starts with B. So alt H B. And then there is a drop down. This is called as a drop down. इसे क्या बोलते हैं? Drop down बोलते हैं. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पर आपको border हटाना है. Now भूमिका tell me कि मैं क्या next की press करूँगा.
N.
N. Is it N? Okay, I press N. N says no border. सारे border चले गए. Border चले गए. ठीक है. So okay. But still you can see the lines behind. Okay, I want to remove these lines. I want a blank, a white screen at the back, white background, nothing else. Where would I be able to do this? कहाँ से होगा ये?
पेज लेआउट में जाकर
नहीं, पेज लेआउट में जाकर, हाँ ठीक है, पेज
प्रिंटर
लेआउट से भी होता है, और चैट बॉक्स में भी कुछ आंसर्स आए, रिव्यू और व्यू. चलिए ठीक है. Remove grid lines. Yes ma'am, you are correct. But where to remove the grid lines? So there are two options. One is the page layout, where the sheet options में grid line view, you can just uncheck it and it will remove all the grid lines. This is one option. So page layout is the right answer with the this thing. If you want to remove the headings also, you can remove the headings, and you will see an Excel without the rows and column numbers. That is possible. Okay, but again we bring it back. This was one option, that is page layout. Now I go to review tab. Review, someone said review. तो review में देखो कहीं कुछ ऐसा ऑप्शन है क्या? नहीं है. बट व्यू में जाएंगे तो व्यू में मिलेगा show. In the view you have show. In the show you have grid lines, so you can remove the grid lines. So in Excel you will find that there are multiple ways of doing the same thing. एक ही चीज को करने के बहुत सारे अनेक तरीके हैं. आपको जो याद आ जाए, आपको जो याद रह जाए, आपको जो अच्छा लगे, आप वैसे कर लीजिए. लेकिन सही तरीका क्या होता है? वो वाला तरीका जो फास्ट काम करने कर, जिससे हम फास्ट काम कर सके. दैट इज द ऑलवेज द राइट वे. ओके, चलिए. नाउ these the grid lines are back. Now what is this line over here? This dotted lines. What is this line?
Page break.
Correct. This is page break. So I can expand it, and now it has become one page. Now it has become one page. So in the view, you can see normal page, page break, preview, page layout, custom view. You can have different kind of views. But yeah, so we will just run through the basic what you can say tabs. है ना? क्या टैब क्या करता है, थोड़ा सा ये देख लेते हैं. Then we'll wind up the session. ठीक है. And I will, before going, I will show you how to customize the ribbon and the tabs. ठीक है. तो पहले हम देख लेते हैं होम में क्या है. होम में फॉर्मेटिंग से रिलेटेड चीजें होती हैं। इंसर्ट में यू हैव पिवट टेबल illustration like photo charts, all these charts, text, symbols, ठीक है, all this is there in the word art also there. So if you want to say something like this, I want to type Excel vibes over here, so I can type Excel. This is popular in Word, but many people don't know it that it is there in Excel also. So Excel can also be beautiful. So यहाँ पे ये हम इसका कलर वाला भी चेंज कर सकते हैं, whatever you want you can select like that. You can make it the way you want, ठीक है, जैसा भी आप चाहते हैं वैसा आप इसको कर सकते हैं. So this is word, ठीक है. ये हमने कहाँ से किया? ये हमने किया insert tab में जाके, text में जाके, word arts. Okay, that is there in Word also. Then you have page layout. In the page layout you have margins, you can select themes also. This you must have not experienced. देखो यहाँ जाके ना, ये automatically all these things are changing. Isn't it great? This one is looking good. Okay, so ये page layout में होता है. Background, you can apply any background color, image also. Is it in Excel? Let us see. I'm just going to show you what is possible in Excel, and you will be surprised that all these things are possible in Excel. So this background, what you can say, lower, and this thing has come. Okay, so that is because of what? That is because of this page layout, which people ignore. लोगों को पता ही नहीं होता कि ये भी हो सकता है, ठीक है, ये भी हो सकता है. It is possible, ठीक है. Okay, so if I have to remove, so I just say delete background, ठीक है, and it will go away. So page layout से आपको background मिल जाता है. Then you can increase the width and depth and all this thing. This we will see. Then formulas, you have different.
Then I want to ask one question, sir.
Yes, please.
सर मेरे को ये जानना, जैसे अपने बैकग्राउंड डाला तो उसमें वर्ड्स सामने आ सकते हैं और बैकग्राउंड पीछे जा सकता है, ऐसा पैनल रहता है क्या?
वर्ड्स सामने आ सकते हो, बैकग्राउंड पीछे.
मतलब ये जैसे लिखा हुआ है डे 1 बेसिक एक्सेल टर्मिनोलॉजी, तो और ये जो नीचे में जो टेबल में कंटेंट दिए हुए हैं, और आपने जो बैकग्राउंड डाला था वो बैकग्राउंड पीछे जा सकता है और वर्ड्स जो है सामने आ सकते हैं, ऐसा होता है?
एक्चुअली क्या होता है ना, ये चीज जो आप बोल रहे हो कि ये वर्ड इसके सामने है और ये पीछे जाए ना, ये जो है,
हाँ,
ये वर्ड, ये एक्चुअली इमेज को इसके पीछे एम्बेडेड कर देता है. मतलब ये इमेज है, लेकिन ये आप उसको कहीं पे हिला नहीं सकते कुछ भी. वर्ड में जब हम काम करते हैं, आई विल जस्ट ओपन वर्ड टू आंसर हिज क्वेरी सो दैट ही नोज द डिफरेंस. आप लोग को सबको समझ में आएगा व्हाट ही इज आस्किंग, and just 1 minute we will spend on Word, because I would be able to compare with the softwares. So same thing I want to do in Word. So what I will do is I will copy the text from here to here. So we have a text over here. ये text हमारा Word में भी आ गया. This will help me in creating a PDF also from Word to share after the class. Okay, so I have copied the text from the Word file. Okay, थोड़ा सा ये disturb हो गया because the arrangement has disturbed, but it's okay. That I will manage afterwards. Okay, now if I insert a picture over here, okay, and so see how it will appear. So this is, I will use the same picture so that you can, this is the picture and insert. Okay, so it has gone to the next page because it was a big picture in the Excel. It was just coming like this. So this is the picture which I had applied there, right? अभी वर्ड में क्या होता है ना कि जब पिक्चर आती है तो वो अपनी जगह लेने के लिए you have got different options, ठीक है. Now what you are saying is यहाँ पे there is an option to align it behind the text, in front of text. देखो यहाँ पे ये top and bottom में आ गया, through आ गया. So if you select through, then it will be through the text, or send to back, bring to front. यही आप कहना चाह रहे थे ना?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, ये वर्ड में होता है ये सब. दिस इज ऑल पॉसिबल इन वर्ड, नॉट इन एक्सेल. ठीक है, ये सब वर्ड में हो सकता है, एक्सेल में नहीं होता है. सो इफ यू से बिहाइंड टेक्स्ट, तो ये पीछे चला गया. अभी इसके ऊपर भी कुछ लिख सकते हैं, या इसके ऊपर टेक्स्ट रखेंगे. अगर मैं इस पे रहता हूँ, देखो टेक्स्ट के पीछे चला गया, है ना? बट दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल इन एक्सेल. एक्सेल में ये नहीं होगा. एक्सेल में क्या होगा कि ये पीछे ही है. आप इसके ऊपर कुछ लिखोगे, सपोज आई राइट समथिंग ओवर हियर, यहाँ मैंने लर्न लिखा है, तो ये दिखेगा, लेकिन पीछे का ये भी दिखेगा. ऐसा है.
ओके, वो लिखने समय में जो है वो वैसा दिख रहा था. मुझे ऐसा लगा कि ये सामने टेक्स्ट नहीं है करके.
नहीं आएगा.
फिर वो एंटर के बाद आ जा रहा है. ओके,
हाँ, एंटर के बाद आ जाएगा. राइट.
थैंक यू.
ओके, सो दीज आर डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस दैट वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर. डेटा टैब में बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, रिव्यू में भी है, डेवलपर में भी है. ठीक है, ऐसे ये 7 टैब होते हैं बेसिकली. मेरे पास ज्यादा इसलिए क्योंकि मैंने नए टैब इंसर्ट किए. अब मैं आपको बताता हूँ कैसे करेंगे. दैट विल बी द लास्ट थिंग फॉर द डे. ओके, सो फाइल मेन्यू में जाएंगे आप. यू कैन नोट इट डाउन इफ यू आर राइटिंग समथिंग, or otherwise this recorded session will be provided to you. You can just review it again. When you go to the file tab, you go to options. File में options में जाएंगे. Options में you get this customize ribbon and quick access toolbar. Okay, so when you go to customize ribbon, ठीक है, ribbon तो मैंने नीचे वाला बताया था, लेकिन उसके ऊपर टैब होते हैं. ठीक है, अब देखो यहाँ पर ये क्या बोल रहा है, choose from commands, choose command from, customize the ribbon. ठीक है, रिबन को कस्टमाइज करने की बात कर रहे हैं. 2 सेक्शंस हैं यहाँ पर. एक तो है पॉपुलर कमांड, choose command from, and customize the ribbon main tab. So I want to say all tab. ठीक है, now I don't have this draw, ये अनचेक है, इसको मैं चेक कर देता हूँ. एंड मैक्रो को भी मैं चेक कर देता हूँ. ये दोनों अनचेक थे, मैंने इनको चेक कर दिया. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर चेक. नाउ आई से ओके. Now, can you see something different on my tab? Can we count all the this thing tabs again? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Earlier, how many were there? What is his query? 14. Yes, Vani, his query is, he is saying, you want to ask the, you want to see the this tab query or what query? The picture one. What he is asking is, what I am showing is how we can increase the number of tabs. Okay. Background query. Okay. So background query was that if we insert any image, suppose I insert any image over here. Suppose I take, I was using a background image. Now I insert any image over here. So same, I will take one more example over here, and now I have inserted this image. Okay. Now if I insert this is here, this is hiding my text. So can I send it back and the text should appear in the front? So this is possible. How it is possible? It is possible only in Word, not in Excel. Okay. So if you say कि by send to back, I want to have it as a background. So it will not have any option like send to back over here. If you right click, it will not give you an option to save send to back as it was giving us in what Word, right? Simply what you can do is you can just increase or decrease the transparency. So I can use a dull like light background, so it will make it transparent. So although the image is there, but now both the things are visible. I think it was Rishi's query, right? Rishi, आपने पूछा था ये. Gitesh. So this you can do, like you can increase or decrease the transparency so that the text is also visible and the background is also visible. But Now you can write, you cannot write over here on the image because it is an image, right? Because we have just increased or decreased the transparency level, but the image is there, so you cannot write on the image. Okay, so that was his query, Vani. Okay, now coming back to the tab. Earlier when we counted, there were 14 tabs. Now if we counted, when we counted now, there are 17 tabs. So if you focus, okay, if you remember, if you are paying attention, and then I will show you what all new tabs I have inserted.
Menu में.
So this draw tab is new, this macro tab is new, and this one more tab I had inserted. I think only these two tabs I have inserted, right? And there is one new tab also. Okay, so earlier there were 14, now it is 17. So 3 more tabs I have inserted over here, right? Now, if I want to remove this, there are 2 developer tabs. This also developer, this also developer. So it is repeated. Okay. If I want to remove it, what I have to do it again, I will go to file menu, options. In the options, I will go to customize ribbon. In the customize ribbon, you will see that draw was not there. So I'll just remove this draw also. I will remove the developer, one developer. I will remove the macro. I will remove new tab. So now I will have only limited tabs. I want to remove this ASAP also because I want to make my screen look like as it is your screen. Okay. So where is this ASAP? Can you see that ASAP somewhere? I'll have to choose the all options, all, select all, and then you will see that ASAP also. This power pivot is not there in your case. My favorites also I have removed. Okay. So now I'll say okay. Now you will see that some of the tabs are removed. This tab remains because this is a utility which I have downloaded and installed. It does many wonderful things. So you can download this utility, ASAP utilities, from the Google. Okay, and since it is a add-in, so if I remove the add-in, now you will not see this. Okay, still it is visible. Yeah, but I think I've installed, that is why it is visible. Otherwise you'll be able to customize your ribbon and remove the tabs which you don't want. Okay, then how to customize the quick access toolbar? That is this one. So you go to the quick access toolbar and you select whatever you want to do, whatever fonts, whatever this thing you use. Suppose I want to use, I'm writing some maths formulas and I'm a teacher. So I want to use subscript and superscript in my Excel. So I can add subscript and superscript. I want to check the spelling. I'm an English teacher. I want to check the spelling of whatever I'm writing. Okay, so I can add all these things. I use email a lot. I have to mail this sheet. So I have added some buttons over here, which was not there earlier, like subscript, superscript, and all. And you can see that these are the button are here till here. This circle, till this second circle, the buttons are here. Now I will say okay, and you will see some changes in the screen. I will say okay. Can you see some more buttons over here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So these are the different buttons which I have added. Okay. So this also you can try. So that was all for day one. Okay, we extended the class by 20 minutes because today first half an hour I was just discussing about the menu, the course structure or how it is going to be and all these things. Then 9:30 precisely we started. So from 9:30 to 10:30, 1 hour is like 12 minutes we are like having. But that is how I'm going to go about it. That is what I'm going to do with you all in the next 18 days. and we are going to learn a lot of things in these 18 days. And if I find that the speed is like some things you are understanding a little late, I might extend this course by 1 or 2 days also, depending on if some of the topics are not getting covered. But we will keep a track of on time also, so that you don't have to extend it, because the year is going to end and then you might have your travel plans or other plans. So we will stick to the timeline also. Okay. So any queries, anyone, before I wind up, wrap up this session? Any suggestions, any feedback, anything that you want to say, you want to communicate, or it's all good? So you can just mention all good in the chat box. All good. So my request is that Mr. Parag was there in my previous batch also, and he has joined again this batch. I'm very glad that he's like a learner at this age. He's a chartered accountant by profession. So one thing I want to request all, that whatever you are doing on a daily basis, revise it. We are spending 1 hour together. I will be sharing this recording to you maybe in the night, or tomorrow early morning I will send it. So you will have the entire day, 9 to 10 hours you will have before coming to the class again. And tomorrow you will not get time. But today we did not do much. So I will share this Excel in the group, in the WhatsApp group, in which all of you are added. If you are not added, I am just mentioning my number in the chat box and you can ping me. I will add you to the course group, WhatsApp group. And if you have any doubts, anything, you can directly ping to me, or you can write in the group also. And but one request, that do revise before coming to the class and be regular in the class. If you're not able to attend any class, just give me an intimation that you're not attending, so that I am knowing this fact that you are not going to attend this class. So with this,